Okay guys, I got modification to this week's setup. I'm going to share the screen. I've improved the lap times pretty good amount. It's not as fast as the fastest guys, but we're making progress with this setup. And after the race, you look at your data and see, well, what we want to change next and give it a try. So I'm run a few laps of this setup and show the line I'm taking. Where are we at? Lap 80. We got 10 to go. So I was chasing these guys down, got up to them, and they're fighting for position as well. In fact, all three of us on the same lap. That might be one lap down overall, I don't recall. Okay, coming on the inside of the tri-oval, that's where I'm running my line. Drift out to the outside, turn the wheel, lift. It's a little bit different driving style. Stay down, accelerate, coming out of the corner. Trying to use gravity to help distribute the weight. And these guys, I don't know what they're doing, so I just take the inside. I'm going under speed. Mind you, these are 40 laps on these tires already. I'm just taking it easy. I don't recall the entrance here. Oh yeah, I was down low. Again, taking it easy. I caught these guys, so I know my tires are better. I figure, here we go. I'll beat them to the next corner. I can get back on my line. And that's the whole thing, is you race your line where you think you're the fastest on the track and nobody's around you, run that line. But when people are around you, then you gotta change your line. And a lot of times the car won't like it. Okay. So, indexing on that corner right there, tri-oval, drifting out, turn the wheel in, lift. And back on it right about there. Roll back into, I'm not stomping on it, I'm just rolling back in. Entering turn 3 up here. Same thing, turn the wheel, then lift. And by doing that, I've increased my lap time significantly. Before I was lifting just a hair earlier, and by the end of the race, you know, quite a few seconds had gone by, 5 seconds or something like that. But we'll look at that here in a second. So that's pretty much it. That's how we finish. Now let's go to stint analyzer. And running off memory, 40 lap average was 30. Before it was 32.8 and 33.9. So I've improved it significantly. I'm a full second faster on the second set of tires, because I was averaging 33.9. I'm 32.9. So that's a second faster per lap. That's about 1 lap in 40 laps. You pass somebody, you gained a lap by doing that at the end of the race. Did I finish on the lead lap? I don't remember. Now, the first pit I did, I was 32.8. Now I'm 32.2. And I actually pitted, I think on lap 50. Bring this over. Lap 41 it says. Oh, that's right. We had a caution on lap 5. I did not change my tires. I just went in and did a tire check. I'm at the back of the line coasting. So I just run to the pits. I'm not going to lose any positions, and check my tire wear. And let's look at that one. Show you what I did. Bring that up. Is it working? All right, let me do it. All right. Well, it was I think it was 10 degrees hotter on the front. That's all I saw the difference was than the right side. Okay, so that was stint analyzer. Had good news in there. Oh. Apparently it was messed up. Let me try it again. Open that one. There we go. So that was with like that's after 5 laps. And again, I was expecting a caution to come out, or I was just saving my tires. And in the middle on the right side is 81, 71. So 10 degrees difference. It's a little more work on the front. But at the end of the race, the numbers look pretty good compared to those 5 laps, where it was 275 and 243 on the temperature. So that's 30 degrees difference with 40 laps. It's not too bad. 68 on the front, 74 on the rear. I would like to see that closer together. I like to see both be like 72. That would be a good compromise. And then the second half of the race, there's more rubber on the track. Tires have a little bit less wear on them. I'm running cooler at 271 at 73%. I think I learned my lesson on that one. I just did a little bit gentler entry, not slamming it in there as hard. Let's see, 237 is cooler than the 243 on the second half of the race, and the wear was down. Now sometimes, if you pit too early, you'll actually have worse times on the back second set of tires. I don't know why, so I just rammed to 50 laps on that. And it says 41 plus 5 is 46, but I think it was 50 on my counter. I'm not sure what's going on with these numbers. And then it's 40 laps there, so it was actually 90 laps. Yeah. So if I finished 40 laps on that, and there's 90 laps, means I previously ran 50 laps. So apparently pitting out, they didn't count those laps. All right. So that's it right there. 40 laps on my second set of tires, 50 laps on the front. The car was driving good, so I just kept it. So that was a strategy. When do you pit? Well, how does the car feel? I was actually below 32 seconds, or 33 seconds. And I was like, well, if I'm turning 32s still, right here, 32s, I knew I was turning 30, almost 33s, I think. It was 32.9, 32.8. And I was like a half a second faster still. So I was like, hey, I'm staying out. So this is what I did, guys. This is the setup changes. What you should do is take a picture of the screen if you want my setup. There's the tire pressures. I call this Chicago long run, and this is the base setup right here, the top, which means on tracks that are similar to this one, I will use this one and fine tune it to get the car to handle good and improve lap times. So that's tire pressure. Take a screenshot, then over to the chassis. Oh, it's not gonna give it to me. We timed out just now, guys. It won't let me show you. Oh well, it was there, then it wasn't there. Maybe you can back it up, catch that frame. Sorry it did this, but I've been in the server too long and it's shut me down. And I can go to a practice session maybe. Excuse me. This is the result. I gotta go to a practice session and finish this demonstration of what we're running. Chicagoland, I got 9 points towards my I rating. 0 incidences. Let's look at my champ points over here. Right there. 72. That's a good number. 0 incidents. 90 laps in the race. So I finished on the lead lap. That's awesome. I thought I might go down with these guys I was running with. But I was so busy trying to hold my line, I wasn't really worried about was that lap down or not. I'm just trying to pass those 2 guys on lap 80. Alright, so that's the results. Now let's go to a practice session real quick. If you guys hang around, I'll show you what I ran. Go racing, series list up here. Let's find Xfinity B class. Right there. I'll register for it. This is the car I run. You can run more than one if you buy it, but I only buy one. Okay, cannot register. Didn't want me, so I might be stuck somehow. What am I doing? Register. Select car. Continue. Nope, cannot register. Find data session. Da, 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 da. It says I'm still connected to the other server somehow. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen it do that before. Let me close this stuff out. Let's try a practice session. Let's open this up. And let's go to a practice session. There's 5 people in this lobby. Let's go ahead and register. I've never seen it do that before. I think I was in that other server so long, I thought I was still there. It's kind of lag. 10-minute video. Okay, I'm trying to shorten this up. Gotta join the corner. That's how you navigate for a practice session. There's the dog leg. These are the people that are in the track right now. The highest person's at the top. That's Anthony Permoda. Click on him. 3 months. Wow. And he is 3,894. I don't know how he did that. That's amazing. He's been here only 3 months. That's like the record so far. Wow, what a great time to show you guys things that I don't normally see. This guy has 5,000 iRating, and he's been a member 3 years. Okay, here we go, the practice track. So I want to show you the setup. And I'll show you everything again. Garage, this is what I'm running at the top. Chicago long run, that's what I call this one. Again, the tire pressure is the same. Take a screenshot if you want. Go to the next page, the chassis. Alright, so here we go. I'll zoom in a little bit. First of all, back up. If you want a screenshot, take it. Got it? Good. Zoom in a little bit, so in case you've got a crappy camera or something, I'll make the numbers bigger for you. That's the left side setup. On the front, left, the front. Scroll down for the rear. And the rear. Maybe get both sides. I'll go back up one more time. A lot of flashing lights on this because you try to max out all my adjustments and it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. There's the front. Check the shocks out. Pay attention to that. The toe is offset on purpose. Got a little bit less on the left side. Or right side's working a little harder. Helps with rotation late in the run. Tire wear isn't that bad. Just make your screen look like my screen. You're going to have to screw around with it a lot to get it there from the stock setup. So after you make an adjustment, go back and readjust everything else to make sure that your numbers are good. Because if you just adjust one thing, you're going to have red flashing lights everywhere. You won't be able to continue the setup. Play with it. The setup is good. I finished 9th in a good lobby. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. And I think I'm done racing for the night. Oh, let's go over here real quick. Results and stats. Results. This is a new season, so I was taken back a little bit when I saw my position over here at Xfinity. There I am, 168 out of like 250. I go, what happened? Well, it's a new season, new numbers. I've only been in 4 races, 358 laps. Good news is still I'm at 0 incidences. And look at the page. One more. Nope. Okay, now this ain't working. Clicking one at a time. There it is. Alright, so now I'm at the very end. Now there is 436 drivers. By the end of the week, it could be 1,000 because some people haven't raced yet. And if you only got one race, then your champ points are lower. At least you're starting. Okay, guys. I'm at 168. And my goal is to be in the top 100. Just the history about what I've been doing. Thanks for watching. You got the setup. Go out and practice with it. And if you're on the track with me, I'll just send you the setup. But for now, go ahead and play with it. Get used to pushing buttons. You can't break anything. Make sure you save your setup too once you get it. If you're in the middle of doing something, save it. And hopefully you know how to do that.